of the dog fights, Kevin Falcon was like, after pulled with Niles Anderson.
Yep.
I pulled with him afterwards. I think that was a good match. I don't know. I'm just saying, I felt him afterwards, and he's on a hot streak, but I think.
Is that the one that's going
Yeah, once you get around there, it's just
No, he just
I
beat
can't
Rich
get out of
Guerrero
it.
up there in
Like,
dog fights.
No, see,
If I-
close to the one guy.
Alright,
coming
so
up
do
here.
it.
Oh, that was just a dude from East
get there. Now if
He's a
I take
foreigner.
my pinky
Can't remember
and
what
I
he's from.
drive
He's
with
sold
my
up to Arnold.
pinky, then I can open
And
it
then the
up.
other guy's coming with the
And
Jones, that one that's
when I'm driving there, I have to rotate here at the same time to open it. But
Yeah,
accidentally left.
like
Yeah.
with
Like,
how
two
far
words
you've been
accidentally.
getting me out,
Yeah, he got a big elbow.
I
hit
need
ball,
everything.
yeah. Hey, Devin was
Devin
back.
was underestimated.
Devin
Devin
was
was
We're like,
fine.
oh shit, you did.
And-
Oh, he's the number one guy right now.
I feel like I'm
Right.
on your side of the
Trying to
table
get
and I
some more
can't.
Just
do
like
it.
when Dave was point Pritchard.
I should try it,
they were
but
taking
I'm
serious
always like-
Pritchard.
It's flat.
It's hard.
In that
Yeah.
moment,
It's easy to
you're
do,
like,
you know,
wait,
you're like, take
how
it
do I bring it
Yeah.
down? So there's the power to it.
But yeah, we want Tom to pull him up there. That Logan thing.
Yeah, that's what we were all kind of wondering. If he comes up, that would be.
That's set.
It is.
Yeah. I think Tom beats him.
I hope so.
Yeah. I think he will.
It'd be nice to. I've seen
He
him.
needs humble.
Yeah,
He's the
I haven't
humble,
seen
like,
him.
he
That
could
kid
be
needs it.
It's a
That's
surge thing
That's
too.
it.
There was no other way to
It
do
runs
it.
in the clip, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's hockey.
Well, no one
He needs some humble.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Shane Smith and that kid. There was a couple other ones.
Yeah, they
He
all
had that
need
black and
something.
up in there. All that.
I was,
Yeah.
Told them we had to go
I
down.
was trying to
We
get to the
humbled them.
strap, but you held on. I was like, oh, that's not gonna work.
That's funny. And I'm like, I think I can, because they're talking shit to him. They're like, bring someone down at 76 that can compete with us. They knew we didn't have that much of a team at the time. So I made 76 and I went down and smacked Zach Lee's ass. I'm like, now what? I'm here. And they're like, you made 76 and you didn't try to give me that one clotheslines. I'm like, no. I didn't kill myself. Come down here and do this.
Yeah.
So then I went against a couple of guys and all
Well,
of a sudden,
Zach Lee wants some close amounts every time.
oh yeah. So then Zach and I went at it left hand, and his dad's referee. So now John I gotta beat Zach Lee, but I gotta beat his fucking dad.
some home cooking.
Yeah, well, that's how he beat Tim Lewis was with his dad, and had wrestling the elbow fell, and then Tim finally humbled him. You see how that went? Then he's all pissed off. Oh, well, then he bounced out on Andrew before that one year at the Brawl,
Yes.
and he didn't pay him. I remember Zach real
Yeah,
well.
he's dirty.
And but he bitches about the ref, he bitches about everything, but it's not his own criteria, of his own actions. Take it out of it. Yeah.
Yes, you sure did.
Yes.
That was awesome.
That was really how to run a chemo time.
It took everything to do that. I was like, it's not moving.
Oops, sorry, there's this tool that we've been using. We got that tamper. It's the GD, there's a GD Mini. GD Max. Man, that gets some really weird little pendants in there that normally you don't get. It's a really good tool for $25. GD Mini is
Different ballgame.
Huh?
Thank you.
Oh, I don't. I barely touch the phone.
All right, Seamus. Left?
Sure.
Well, I know I'm at right now.
My goal here is to not be able to drive home.
That's good.
That's okay.
That's good.
You're not talking about walking like
That's really good.
both
Yeah.
hands left here.
There you go.
We do a little bit, particularly with Nick Close. I'm over at his house because we're working with
That's
the
true.
stock cars in there.
Right, that's your fun thing.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's getting there. Train a little different.
Find it.
Then we'll do that same block, take it on the pulley system.
Yeah. Look up on Facebook. Zach
Crack them in, I heard like a
Brendan.
fuck was that? I heard a crack them in. What the hell
My
was that?
teeth
Yeah,
are
right
weird.
there.
I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't hear it.
I heard like the heels
Oh, that's good.
like fucking popping, and I'm like,
Mine are my teeth. I have a tendency to clench. Call me Paul and I need a mouth.
there you go. Here's the day. Oh, here we go.
So,
When to start with.
when you get an over like
The
that,
max, take the
I just want
mini,
to try to climb and break
have
up
them
and
sink.
stand.
And
Actually, I think I know.
you just get it,
I want to clench.
stamp it in your
Next
get a
thing,
different setup.
this arm
Just
is
a little bit here, if you like
Nice
the
arm.
arm.
Is that the, is it a
Yes.
I've got this instrument, so it's
Do it.
Drop that. I was taking it on top of it.
I was thinking of
Homes on them, is
Put that into, yeah. Because you want to get completely out of it. There's been times where I, with my buddy,
Make a right hand
and like, he always contains this, so when I'm going here, that never works exactly.
So you're not working this control.
5 days a week working out is different than putting time into
And
this.
that's what I mean.
This workout's different.
Yeah, definitely, I'll look into it.
You need to get
I'll take it, once I,
like you back.
Yeah.
Following
Yeah.
proper is going to be like Parker.
Yeah. He worked
Jackson.
that
I've been talking, taking away from them for what they did.
about 6-8 months since he started this product. He said,
Right here in Erie. About like 15 minutes.
You said
I
the goal is to not be able to drive. I'm like, well, where do you got that? I thought about it.
Like,
You know,
that could be a good
Frankel
tool.
Johnson
6
was
months
a
later.
little closer to
Yeah.
7 pounds. That's probably not a good idea.
I started playing
Should have talked to me back at
and
the
it's,
tournament in Ohio.
building callus.
I drove from Cincinnati.
And you just use your fingers.
Yeah, I heard.
And like you said, there's a lot of muscles.
Playing guitar
I
is great for our
I saw it maybe.
Yeah, and it gets a little bit less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta get to my family, so I don't know.
Right? No, man, I gotta enjoy the fourth while you can.
Yeah, see you fellas.
See you, it was great seeing you.
Luke, I'll see you soon. See you fellas.
I'll give you a little bit of time.
Pretty, especially my right's pretty low.
I tried to open up and keep it from getting the buckle, which I feel like I did. But then, when it would come,
Everything all the church. You can open up my numbers. I want to see. That, but when you dropped back, you dropped my boat.
I feel the inside pressure, make sure you stay in there.
just keeping my hand.
Make it shorter line, because when you come
I think it's the biggest,
you went
that's my
this way,
biggest
I'm
weakness.
getting this way, you're going right in, almost always into your line. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta give some up. You gotta remember when you're
I didn't feel no
doing, yeah,
problem. That's what I'm
your
saying.
angle you're giving this,
Yeah.
you gotta be more upright with it.
Because you guys were working it earlier, but the thing was, I tacked way different.
But he was giving you
Because
this
I've been doing
movement.
that for a while now.
It's
Yeah, you're going
this,
slide.
I'm sliding
Oh,
to
is
the
it?
Yeah, I've got
corner and
another
I'm
11 months to
posting.
go before I
So,
talk about tournaments. I
Mine
think
is,
I'm
Right.
slide
Yeah,
down
no,
those
for-
corners,
yeah.
I'll jam.
I did the- I think it was like-
I'm punching right up on that thumb spot, like you said, not get away from it.
Yeah.
I'm doing that right at the beginning.
Somebody.
So that's
I had to
what
make sure I knew what I was
I wish I
doing.
could do that. That hurts my elbow.
You can push that saves a lot of that, but it doesn't hurt the elbow. Because even like right now, like I already see this angle trajectory. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna counteract his.
Right, you're gonna go to that.
Yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm not gonna sit dead on with him, because if I set dead on, he's already
Tell
gonna
you
be
what.
right, right?
Go ahead and burn
So
on
what I'm gonna
calories.
do is on the setup, I'm just gonna go slide my elbow to the inside, see how it made him shove off.
Yeah.
So then what I do is I bring my shoulder in, mass shoulder, so go slowly. I'm just gonna go right on, I'm not even gonna play with.
Yeah, you have to feel when they're setting up with you with this move. If he's pushing that way, you shadow him. You gotta shadow and just keep this angle. So don't undertuck. Don't undertuck this. Keep this and just leave yourself a little bit. All you need
Yeah,
is
yeah.
just from doing this much.
Yeah, don't-
Right to here.
No.
Because this is the
It's
angle.
hard because I want to get
You
tight.
don't want to give them this angle because this goes like this.
I try to get tight. I want to get tight in my shoulder.
Yeah, out, and I'm jumping out of
Next Sunday for sure.
But I want, yes, I'm gonna come up here.
I want to stay tight, but the moment I get tight,
I'm gonna do the same thing, but now I want you to do
the
this.
thing I want to do here,
Right
the
there.
moment I hurt myself, it's
Perfect.
Let's
Same conversation.
You're trying to
But you were giving this at the
I
beginning.
know you want to
Yeah,
get
some
connected,
of the
and
IQ
you're trying to get your shoulder back.
notice, like you're already bent
When you
under,
throw that,
I'm jumping.
you want to be
I'm not
connected
gonna let
to
you
your
come back out from underneath.
and be pulling.
There's a
Instead of
difference.
sideways.
Yeah. Don't be aiming for
I'm not,
here.
I'm not
aiming for here.
I've never been, I won't be. But I can see if I said you put a bad angle on it.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah.
This is good.
See, you're trying to take me that way. You're trying to run away with me. You know, like if you're trying to go here, I can stop everything from here.
Down and around to get back to what you want, right?
The further you get me away from my arm, the
Yeah,
better.
you're not strong enough.
You're not strong. You're going to be strong
Going
here.
that way. Yep. Exactly.
You can't get
Everything else wrong.
Here, never.
You're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
If you do that, speak of his team.
All right, Austin. You're next.
Then I'm coming forward, you're already driving.
Yeah.
Down like.
I know you've been eyeing me up over there. I can see you over my shoulder.
So that was perfect for you. Now if I go back to the here, it's okay, but we both can go. Then it's
Probably slip, yeah.
Well, we're both trying to get away. We're not
Yeah.
sitting here to dig into each other. So I mean, that's what they do. They do it on shallow footing. Those guys, I know always. I'm not shallow. I'm IQ. So now I know you're running.
When it goes up over with his left and he's on your wrist, it's
hard.
unless you're at position like perfectly, it doesn't.
Yeah, that's correct.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up here. Go outside of your thumb. There's a little thumb right here. I'm gonna clamp this.
So that time I just made sure that it could not hit there. So I got to my spot before you got to his.
In these situations, I want to like clamp over
You
stuff.
gotta really watch this.
He's trying to get rid of it over there.
And I'm
But
exactly.
at the same time,
Oh, yeah,
I'm
for
trying
sure.
to
Like you said, you
get
feel,
what that is, because now I'm just
spot
like
in that
I'm not
spot.
really pinching.
I'm already there, Sophie.
Yep.
I just have to make the last adjustment to get down.
That's what I'm saying. I can do slow playing all day. So
So the same
I
thing.
can do all that. You can't
Yeah.
do all that. It's like
If
shit.
he can get
Yep, yep.
here and then I can catch it again, then it's the same movement again. Only reverse.
Yes. If you're gonna team someone,
Oh, yeah.
it's easy.
Yeah.
But they're a good football. You don't want you can go in there.
Yeah, but
But
like
what I
I
would
said,
rather have you do, I'd rather you up foot way. Just break on the backside of the foot thumb,
yep.
but don't squeeze it. Just rotate over it. And then the same thing with the will be a straight in, straight turn. Right there, high nothing, and kind of close to start. Ready? Now go. Perfect. But see how you flatten me?
Yeah.
You just flatten the wrist. And they can't jump you, they can't pull you, they can't rotate you. You
Yep.
just it's the real
I was like,
you're still
let's
stronger
see how
back
far we
here.
can take
Yeah,
this.
yeah, that's where you want to be anyway, basically.
You are. IQ is getting better. What I'm saying is you just need to have. Perfect. So you go into hook. See? Now this one. See, you go there and
Already
stop
stopped that way,
right?
Mom.
So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get away
My
from
way
it.
twice.
Now you can clean the bottom. So kind of
Yep.
go forward and trying to.
See, that's probably one of my stronger spots is when we're coming in
You're so
like
good.
this.
This is killer for you.
Yeah.
And that was your homage for so long.
Yeah.
Now you're trying to get a little bit
Yeah,
more.
right. Yeah, like you said, well, you're learning all the different. Everything looks like a nail if all you got's a hammer.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if you do that,
Yeah, yeah, like you said, as you get more tools.
Is that you? I was like, what's happening? I thought it was me. I was like, what am I doing wrong?
Your stance, come on.
that's
one
one
bar
part
was dropping to the ground,
But
the
I'm
other
saying,
leg
you keep your homage.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they don't use this in competition, so technically,
It's not driving
True.
around a lot. That one set up so
Yeah,
first,
it just
right?
caught me off
so
guard.
that would be
Now,
okay though, right? Right now, yeah.
On that one, yeah.
Yeah,
You stand on that one, that would be fine.
Okay.
He's actually touching the
Yeah.
ground. Exactly.
yeah.
This
That,
one's not touching the ground.
that makes perfect sense, but I was just saying, like, no one ever uses a table like this in competition. Like, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll happen maybe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
Yeah, usually
get away from shit.
So no cheat.
Back to that.
I had a shooting match with Shane,
Yeah.
and he was standing
Don't worry about all the rest. Much
yeah, bar
practice.
higher than that.
Set up wise,
He had
perfect.
both his feet
When
one
I
hand
knock
up here
a little bit
on
pressure
the bar,
on the
not even on the floor at all. So he was way up,
Right
way
here's the
higher.
iron, you do this. This one makes you guys think, oh shit.
And I made sure, like, push you around,
Get this pressure. tied up, and see, I'm gonna try and separate your
That's
wrist
just
from
how
the
it's
center.
Yeah.
See, and you just, boom, yeah, that's it. That's great, man, you worked on it. You got all that. I'd rather see pressure. So pressure here, that's one thing they always tell you, a lot more of this, a lot more stuff.
If you can
Because
take
you're only
over,
really side
and I
pressure,
can't get
hook,
nothing
and
out
driver,
of that,
you don't really got
bang,
much of
then I'm
this.
screwed.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I had
More
to
of the
just stick there and put that
So
last
as I
surge.
think about doing this, when I come
Can't
forward
let it
first,
stay
I take
close
this
to
like
the
here,
side.
you do a little bit of pressure here.
Moving that way,
Tighten up.
lined up before you test.
We already worked that
Now
before,
really
so
start
that one I
pushing
was just
this
trying to
bone
see
into
how
my
much
thumb
I
and
could
right.
Yeah.
Right
Yep.
up
And when it goes for that push, you got to
the
turn it
difference.
on.
Now you're like
Yep.
really separating my
Yeah, you
hands
tell me that
outwards
last
before
year.
you
Yep.
can
Stay like this, take that push,
That's
that's
on,
on.
that's on close your
Yep.
feet,
Then you have to turn in,
Yeah.
face right,
manipulate, separate.
Go.
catch that and drag it back.
Almost like you're dislocating
It's the only way to catch that
Yep.
push, is actually turn it.
Because what you need normally is I said this generates everything.
Yeah.
This mirrors the dance. If you stop the dance, you see what I'm saying? So go ahead, thumb up, right there, stop.
Someone's strong enough to force that.
If you want to tap, tap, you don't, I don't, right there.
Yeah.
Over here, higher.
I mean,
Forward,
Stage is
right
dangerous.
there.
everyone he faces,
Perfect.
it's gonna be hard.
And if
You know,
because you're already there, all you gotta do is-
unless like
Yep.
he comes
Because now
up.
you don't gotta
What's
go
he at?
here, try to shut
145?
downward, because you can get taken out. Or if you don't get.
Wait, man.
I hate when you tell me you can
Wait,
make
wait,
it by brain.
Short circuit.
Okay, so
Yep. Curl right out.
34 pounds. 34 more pounds and facing like Kevin Powell. Those are the type of
Oh,
guys
yeah.
I
I mean, I try to take whatever I can from
No, I'm not trying to.
If he would have done the national, if he would have paid
Become something.
for the one
You're
that
really
was down class,
Because I don't want you to be like a tournament, they're like,
he would have a national championship.
you know what I mean? All of a sudden at a tournament, because what happens if you did this at a tournament? You tried it the first time and it wasn't really there.
Yeah.
And then you got there. You're coming from the street bracket, but you still had it once you come back.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't want to sit for this.
Yep.
I'd rather work inside of your style and your point. Because right now, everything else is great. Especially for the guys using the power off the legs now.
Yep.
That one a little further away from the thing.
Yeah, it feels, it's actually,
Oh, no. Honestly, I've never really had an issue with that. I've seen a lot of guys that lose the fuck out of their elbows.
You don't?
I've never had a bruise on my arm.
Well, I just don't.
Yeah. No, I know what you're saying.
Go this way. Go ahead. There we go.
Perfect. Go. Go. Good.
Go, go.
Especially the same thing.
You have no up pressure first. You can tell when you have up pressure, there's going to be no lag. When you don't have up pressure, it's going to be like a instant, like a bolt pin grab.
You know, Todd's gonna try for those. Down that high.
Perfect. Go.
He's gonna have
Better.
back pressure
Go.
down high a little bit.
Better. Go. Good.
Tack down.
Outside the way. Go. Perfect. Inside. Go. Perfect. Stick. High post.
Yes. Good. So that's an easy.
Because those three areas we want to work at.
Yep.
You know, we kind of constantly figuring out your angles,
Yep.
but work on those three generations. Don't be like going crazy.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that. I want to see you doing low, mid, soft. Three areas. You're well. See, the high Q of my point is not being moving people.
Yep.
Yep. This one's strong, this one's not. This is different. This is like, this is the practice arm. This one I can do a lot. 'Cause I can do the angles, I can out generate, I can close, I can do a lot with this. This one does not.
That was crazy.
That's why I try to get him to do.
Wow.
I am pro. It takes so much.
I'm excited.
Oh, yeah.
But you're stronger, you're bigger, you're stronger. I'm not gonna sit here and kind of like, I don't want to see these fucking Bruce. Fuck that. I'm gonna make you look like a bitch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dislocate your fucking hand. Then all that shit don't matter. I'm gonna attack your weakest point of view. And I know right now your weakest point is.
I had no choice but to violate.
Oh, I mean, obviously, that's everyone's.
Well, it is. In reality, a lot of people don't have high jumps. They do not.
The other one, too, I mean, you've got all of this muscle for everything else. What's your hand that has those.
From this to here
Yeah.
is where I'm trying to get. I'm trying to attack that. That's why, like I said, when I'm doing my food, I'm at 50 fucking some pounds. I can bench triple quarters. You walk 50 pounds. Just slowly. And then when I do my softballs and stuff, I'll do softballs, but I don't want to grab them and cut them. I can really curl it this way. And then on the easy bar throw, I put 2 softballs on eyelids. I can grab it, it's 100 pounds. All working on stability and the shoulder in tight. Walk through, sit down, walk.
When you go to rotate,
I don't
get all together.
I'm working out for me. All my moves I do.
Lift and then how that you're gonna get around it, okay? I want it all to rotate together.
So I got a pulley system on a big machine this way.
I know that's hard to do, especially I don't sit there and work. I'm just trying to show you, what you want.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, it's a lot of the time, it's almost at 45.
45,
Yeah.
the lower end.
Yep.
So that's why when I grab these, not everyone else is doing dead strap and wrapping it around. I just do the softball. I can grab a softball and I'm like,
It takes so much though to pull her over there. That's
because
just
everyone else wants to put the strap here, you're using your arm.
Yeah, you
muscle every time. I'm trying to get
I
want
my thumb is like,
my wrist is just going to point before it gets into this.
Yep.
That's what I'm working on.
crazy. I got like 90 pounds on you, and that's what you're doing.
Even when I use up this, never. Everyone else wants to.
Go.
Why is it? So now I'm using that.
See the difference of how they get here, compared to here? Don't let yourself get like this. It's gonna be, you are gonna be by cover. That's where you're going.
And it's more like what usually something where you get to a point where like you start to separate, come back and just sit there. Or if different day, stay in that tightness, tighten them out, and then just right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yeah.
Go ahead, great grip up. Shoulder. The whole thing. Two single.
So those are about step one. God.
It's not as easy as it looks. No. Focus on keeping that there.
Absolutely.
That might a little lower because your walk is a little bit back further. There you go, there you go. Post down, that's good.
Sorry.
Let's get your motion started.
All right, my turn. I want to see it.
Ready? Go.
Damn, you rotated that
Sure
when
did.
you regripped.
Sure
That's
did.
gnarly. Woo!
There you go.
Nice.
That was a lot.
It-
That was a lot.
At the end, it took, it took just that
You're already
much.
getting a pin. You get that far with that position, you're already getting yourself. This is what I have to get back to. I'm always separate. You know, and I try to mess with it.
Good work, bud.
Have a left, left.
Got a little left.
Got some left. Where we hopping?
Get your pulling strong.
Oh, yeah.
He's not allowed. He's
It's his
But if I could blast through my
spot
arm,
here is amazing.
Andy's?
What?
Andy's, yeah.
Yeah.
Right here. Ready to go. Right there is where his spot is. And if he can get everything from there, he's very dangerous. Unfortunately, I can't practice that with him right now because of how bad
His riser's gone. He needs a rise. He needs this. So you have to actually get that knuckle up rise. You can't get the knuckle up rise with his arms messed up.
Yeah. Yes.
I'll catch some.
That's not. It's not gonna stop.
That's just
What?
it's just for the camera. Which I think it's going to be a good match.
Oh, for sure.
Because he's gotten a lot better.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to it. See, I get stretched out. I have the chest muscles. Just pec deck it right across the table. That's all I'm doing from here. And I'm just wrenching. Like I'm grabbing a bale of hay and I'm just throwing it. I'm sure it's going to go here too. At least one match.
Oh, yeah.
At least. Maybe more.
Tell you what, we get pretty good at this thing.
That's it. So now time actually pulls it. Go. Right now he's so high on me. That's fine. That's right. Good. Good. That's better. He was so high on me. I was like tucked under the whole time.
I was making sure to get everything I
Everything
possibly could.
I could. You got it. You had it too. Made it really hard for me. Oh yeah. Awesome. Want to set us? Okay, I'm gonna have him set us.
Yep.
Before my fingers go completely numb.
There you go.
Okay.
Not a chance. With a riser, that's going to be harder for you to do. But
Well, I wasn't attacking you as
Right,
Atomizer.
but I
was
had-
attacking you.
I had to try from that spot to come back with my riser.
So if I
There was no coming down in with the way you were set up.
see with you, since you didn't have your riser attack, I wasn't attacking you that way. I was attacking straight side into your arm. For someone that's gonna have a good riser, I'm gonna match that.
Word.
I'm I'm gonna ride right up into it, I'm gonna catch his rider, and I'm gonna control his hand. I'm gonna try to control his hand. And once I control his hand, I can contain the match and I can pull through him. Hopefully. We'll see. There's definitely a different style to pull against depending on how someone actually arm wrestles. You can't arm wrestle everybody the exact same way.
Oh, yeah.
It does not work, you know?
Now you and me.
I had good hand on it. I didn't want to let it go.
I know, I was trying something different from the other.
I can't just look at it. I have to tap it. You get too much rotation over top of my hand. They went down, I didn't tap. You have to tap.
You can't ever have
Give myself something.
Well, that's the thing. Everyone has their own technique. They have their own things that work for them. And so it's like, you know, if you can take one thing from each person and really integrate that into your thing, and then
That's what we're doing. We're making you a vessel of all this knowledge. And this is only going to help you. And it's straight to get different sense of hands. People you pull with better criteria. Gary's, we got one of the best fucking arm wrestlers in the country.
Oh, yeah.
We're here. You know what I'm saying? But what we got here in Kempton here to be able to train with these guys. I mean, that's saying, because when you go take your knowledge elsewhere, what we taught you here,
oh yeah.
it's beyond the knowledge there.
Well, like you said, even like within a couple hours, you got like Paul Lynn, Brandon Alcester, you get into, you know, Canada, not that
New
far.
York area.
That's what I'm saying, yeah, within that little bit.
And Rochester, New York.
Even then you get Kevin Pelko, you know,
From Ohio.
yeah, John Marr, obviously, or oh, then you even got, I mean, Logan Bellinger is obviously a newcomer guy, but he's still, you know, beat Devin Lewis.
Well, that's the one that we were talking about.
Yeah,
I got it. I know where.
Yeah.
Shoot it, I took the elbow, just clear.
Blackout. What's it?
Thank you.
Yeah, he trains out like another,
In the strap, when I can contain you, sure.
That's where you just gotta focus on containing the grip is all.
I can't when you can rotate out. I'm like,
You gotta work
my
around
finger,
that.
my fingers cannot contain this.
That's just
Even trying to get here, you still can rotate out of that.
That's because my rotation, my top was decent.
It's more than
My
decent.
arm lax. I wish this arm was this arm, because with this arm and this top rotation, it'd be awesome. But the arm is gone, but the hand rotation is over. So I can actually shut my wrist back, push down, I can still feel. But if you can contain this to where you're around the roller, you can grab it.
Bullshit.
That won't go anywhere.
I can tell you right now, in 20-some years that I've been doing this, no injuries whatsoever. Exactly. So you did it smart, I done it correctly.
I'll get a little bit.
Now, hey, look, what we just worked at over there, do it right now. You might want to go to a little bit better of a table though, because that table's gonna. Think about the weight lift that we just did over there. Think about how your setup is. Yeah. I feel bad for people who are yes. Yeah, but I just went over there, taught them about posture and technique and standing up with weight, and not just, oh, I put the softballs out, and he went like, oh my God, I'm like, I said, when you're at 130 fucking pounds dead weight, when a guy's got to hold you with his fucking strap, and you're sitting there at your last dead of the day, you're like, 12 of those, and I can cup it, I can sit there and fucking hold it, I can let go. Oh yeah. Yeah, I get over a couple more of those. Yeah, you get one, good. It's good. Master fat. Like, Luke, before the descent, stand tall. There, yes. Yeah. Even just in that slow, manipulative point, when you're dropping before, that's what separation, that's what's going to give someone an angle. You stay in it the whole time.
Yeah, keep everything locked.
Yes. Don't just set it from your power until it's almost down.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yes, sir. Slide your elbow. Try it. Slide your elbow, Luke, into your core. Slide your elbow in. Slide back. Now fall. There you go. Because you're using more momentum now. Before, you're just using it as a tower. You're just blocking it and you're leaning over. Yeah. You've got so much more room to separate that guy. Separate him. Yeah. You're just
Thanks for watching.
You're a fucking punch. You're just going from high point to lean.
Yeah. Well, typically, like I said,